Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And I am back from my beautiful Jamaican vacation, and we're here at the beginning of football season, and appropriately enough, today's cigar reflects that. This is the new Mike Ditka signature. This is the Toro 6x50. There's the density. This is an average medium brown cigar, well made, dense feeling in the hand. This cigar is comprised of a Honduran Criollo wrapper, a Nicaraguan Corojo 99 binder, and Dominican fillers. The other Mike Ditka cigars in the series have done very well with me, and I'm anxious to see how this is. With a name like the Signature, you would think it should be something Mike is really, really proud of. So let's get right to it. The Mike Ditka Signature Toro. All right, let's clip the cap here. Very nice draw. I like to put my finger over the cap when I'm inside. Yep, very good draw. Has a little sweetness to the dry draw, if you will. Curious. That'll transfer to the actual cigar. Very interesting flavors. Actually, for me, it's hard to pin them down, but what I'm getting is a very sweet, definitely orange citrus, light leather, brown sugar, almost an effervescence in that leather. It's really odd. Black pepper at a 7.5. I think those are the initial flavors. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm sure I'll be updating it, but that's sort of how it starts. That's what I come up with. And there is an effervescence almost like similar to a soda pop, Coca-Cola, if you will, when anything like that. That effervescence in the leather. Really weird. Not a bad flavor, but it's really weird. So you got sweet orange citrus, effervescence of light leather, brown sugar, and black pepper. Stir it all up, put it in a cigar. That's what you got. Let's sit on it for a while, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm about an inch in, or maybe a little lower. And the sweet orange citrus, and I get a lot of flack for that because most people don't use that as a descriptive term, but that's how it started, folks. It's now transitioning over. It's sort of now a very, very sweet cedar citrus mix with influence of cherry. The leather is subtle. It's dropped down a little bit. I'm getting a little dry wood notes. The effervescence has toned down, but it's still there too. And the black pepper is about unchanged. The finish is a very sweet cream, very straightforward, with just a touch of lingering black pepper, not much. But the cream is very sweet. Cigar is medium bodied, not anything over that. So the front end flavors are very tasty and very sweet, very nice. So that's where we are at about the inch or inch and a quarter point. About 2 inches in, maybe 2.5. And I really just came back to say that everything is the same. No big transitions, no big changes. The cherry notes that I talked about earlier, mixed at the front, have toned down just a bit, but those front end flavors are extremely sweet. They actually remind me of cake icing. That same consistency. So they have a little richness to them, like typically cake icing does. But it's a very sweet flavor, and it's very nice. And it's a very deep, thick, some richness, very sweet flavor. Finish is unchanged. Strength is still medium. So it's consistent from just after the beginning so far. About 2.5 inches remaining, right at the band. Flavors are about the same. Although I would say the sweet cedar is made a little bit of a jump toward the lead. Just a touch over the other, the citrus mix and the brown sugar and what have you. Still very sweet. Pepper is about the same, still medium bodied. Finish is the same. Although there's some toasty notes on the cream now, so it's a bit of sweet toasted cream. Yeah. Other than those changes, and they're minor, everything's about the same. We don't have a lot more to go, and I've got to remove that band. So, be right back. Well, we are down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Here at the end, the lead flavor was the sweet cedar, had a low influence of the citrus, had the dry wood notes we talked about at the very beginning. They came back here at the end, a little more prominence. Black pepper was about the same. A little bit of the effervescence came back. The light cherry notes were here and there at the end, mostly there, but I did get them off and on. Finish is about the same. The cigar seemed to move toward medium to full, but never really got there. It approached it, but I'm going to call it medium body. Very good cigar, very sweet flavors, nice flavors. As I said before, it reminded me of cake icing. It's that sweet. This is another one of the Ditka cigars that did very well. It's great flavors. They have really done a good job for him. I don't know how much influence Mike has hands-on with this, but if he's okaying the final blend, he's doing pretty good. So tip of the hat to him. All in all, for me, I'm rating it a 93. Excellent cigar, around $9 or so a piece, and should be available anywhere that carries the Camacho line and the Ditka cigar. So there you have it, the Mike Ditka Signature Toro.